If you need a fresh new look for every day to your wedding day, Tees certainly has you covered. But their partnerships make the salon quite unique, including this. Tees is part of the competitive fitness scene, backing one pro who's preparing now for a big event. She's Becca Doolittle. From Meet Personal Training, Matt Jackson, and then back from Tees, owner of the salon, Steve Knapp. Hi guys, it's good to see all of you.
Good morning.
I think about you, you're a mom, you're a business owner. So what inspired you to get into this world?
I watched a really good friend do an amazing transformation with Matt, and I was so inspired by her change in the way that her body transformed that I thought, I need to try this. I've always loved the gym. I used to teach classes for the Y years ago. Loved to work out, but I never was able to see the change. So it was amazing to go through it.
You have a jacket on now, but you're fine taking it off so we can see a little bit of your shape. You work hard for it, and we have some pictures too of Becca competing. And you're wearing some medals now. What are those for? And then we have a trophy on the table too. So where did you earn these?
So I just completed my first fitness competition, the Heartland Classic bodybuilding competition in Omaha.
Yeah.
And I won 4th and 5th place, 4th for the novice and 5th in the open. And then I won 1st in the Masters, which is the 40
and
plus
that's
category.
The 40 plus.
Yes.
Yes,
No,
we
40s.
love that. And here are some of those pictures. So you have your card now.
Right.
You're a professional now.
Yes.
Getting ready for St. Louis, closer to the end of the month. What do you expect out of that trip?
Well, I went into this with no expectations other than a personal journey for myself and to just really see how my body could change and if I could do it. And I did it, and that for me was huge. So I don't really know what to expect in St. Louis. I'm excited and nervous.
Excited to go. Well,
Yeah.
we're excited to see how this goes for you. Steve, your involvement at Tees. Explain to us why you wanted to be part of Becca's story.
Sure. So, you know, fitness has always been something that's a part of my life, and even going back to high school, which was only a couple of years ago.
Oh, of course.
And Matt and I actually knew each other from the gym, so we had just kind of talked, and one day we said, you know what, let's work together.
Yeah. So is it just a matter of tanning, or are we talking about makeup and hair? What types of services do you offer to Becca?
Yeah. So, you know, the whole gamut. When they get ready for these competitions, you know, they got to get their hair done. It has to look a certain way. Their makeup has to look a certain way, and the tanning is a big part of it because they have to look a certain way to accentuate their muscles. So,
so explain that part of the tanning. If I'm coming in for a tan for a competition, or I just want to come in because I have a wedding day or something like that happening, how are those different?
Yeah, it's a different type of tan. The tanning that we use for weddings and so forth, that's just a $30 tan, 2 coats, and if you want primer, you know, it's a little bit of extra cost.
Primer, okay.
Primer, just like if you're painting a car, it sounds like, yeah. But the tanning they use for the competitions is a different type of solution, a little bit more orange, has to look a certain way. So that's a little bit more. We charge $95 for those. If you're doing them the day of the event, it's actually significantly more. So if they come into the salon, there's a little bit of savings there.
I understand that. So Matt, catch us up on the cost so we can appreciate why this partnership's valuable.
Yeah.
What would it typically be,
I mean,
this whole package?
The prices Steve just said were really good. But I mean, for tanning, hair, makeup, you know, you throw in jewelry and the stuff they have to wear, you're looking at easily $250 for really good services.
So it's great to have some pros in your corner.
Yeah.
This isn't, I mean, her story's great, but I've got a couple of other folks I see on Facebook who are doing something similar where they're amateurs, but they're taking it seriously. They're excited about what's happening with their bodies. What are you noticing in Omaha?
A really good uptick in the people that are competing and experiencing transformations, whether they compete or not, taking their body from one point, like Becca did, to getting on stage and being her pretty much all-time best, I think, at 41. So,
but no, don't.
Yeah,
you are not hanging your head at all, because you know this is what she said. She goes, "I'm too busy to feel old," but I thought that was so great. Are you feeling like people are then inspired to go from like normal working out every so often to amateur, and then what's the difference between amateur and pro?
Well, I think, you know, Becca came to me without the intention of competing. After she saw her friend, who I worked with as well, compete, I think she said, okay, I think I can do this.
Yeah.
So it was just making, it's the mindset, the change in, okay, it's not the 1 or 2 hours in the gym, it's the 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for, what, 16, 20 weeks? To get to that level of conditioning so you can get on stage and look good and look I mean, to win first place in the 40 plus, that's incredible, because some of the girls that are competing and winning are coming from the 35, 40 plus age group. It's not just 20-year-olds.
Yeah, I hear discipline and dedication are two of the keys here. Are there any of its events coming up for amateurs or pros locally?
Locally, yes. Ironically, the next show, well, we've got a show that we're going to up in Norfolk, Nebraska here this weekend. And then I promote a show October 3rd here in Omaha. It'll be at the Westside Middle School. It's called the Greater Omaha Natural Championships. Just an amateur show. We don't have a pro show yet. Yeah. We'll get there.
We're getting there. And back to tees, if you are preparing to compete, I'd encourage you to call and see what you can do in terms of tanning, hair, and makeup, because Becca's look today, if I'm not mistaken, also done by the professionals at Tees. You notice my hair every day, thanks to Tees. But we have some special offers that I want to make sure you know about at home. During the month of June, buy one, get one free spray tan, and that's just in general. So if you're looking to have one for a special event and build a little bit, take advantage of that offer. And then a few more things to show you here. Wedding season, we know it's here. Brides, if you'd like to save a few dollars, take advantage of this. Your hair's free when your party of 6 or more gets their hair done at T Salon. We have blowouts happening every Saturday between 4 and 6 o'clock. If you want your hair to look fabulous for just a date night, do it. Makeup and blowout, just $35 then. And then to do a private blowout party, which we did, a group of us here at KMTV got together with some other folks and did one of these parties, had a blast. And you can do that Thursday through Saturday from 5 until 7 o'clock. Just to reserve your spot, call the number that was on the screen, and then any questions at all. If you're interested in competing and following what Becca's doing here, she's on Facebook, great page. I know you'll be keeping us informed as you head to St. Louis there. But for your appointments, call 397-9500 or visit tsalon.com. And our thanks to Steve and Matt and Becca. Good luck. Thank you very much. Next, the big burger battle coming to Les Hills Harley-Davidson. Its connection to the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. Celebrity stylist Clinton Kelly will join us at 9:35. How to use lighting and music to set off your next outdoor get-together.